Oh, first time I'm seeing a Dragon Ball Superstars series. I think that's what they're called. Dragon Stars. In store. Nice box. Pretty cool. I'm very curious now. Look at more figures. Cool. I need to watch the show a little more. Very cool. Wow. This Charizard plush is actually really nice. Wow. I might want this. Still. Wow. And here's Blastoise. Very nice. Have I seen this one? I feel like I might have. Definitely not with the Charizard, but that's pretty cool. This guy. That dude. That's pretty cool too. What up, folks? Welcome back to Ultrazilla Toys. Holy flash flood warnings, guys. It was just pouring out there. I am a little wet coming out of... That was Gamestop that we stopped at first on this Ultrazilla Toy Hunt. Impromptu. We needed some groceries, so I have to go get some groceries, but along the way I decided to stop at GameStop. I'm stopping here at TRU. I'm gonna check it out real quick, see what they got, and then we will do a little recap, because I want to talk about a few things I saw, but I don't want to take too much time away from the actual inside store stuff right now. So I'll be back a little later. We'll check out what's inside TRU. There's a Best Buy over here. Should I stop there too? Sometimes they have okay stuff. Okay, maybe we will. But yeah, I decided to start it in store this time. How about that? I thought that was pretty cool, right? Alright guys, catch you in a little bit. Finally saw the movie, so I kind of want this now. Still definitely want that. Microsoft. I have a feeling that it's on Blu-ray and there's nothing left to hype it. All these guys are going to go on Super Saiyan soon, so I'll be looking out for that. New Power Rangers section. Mutant Turtles. Break on here. I saw this last time, it was pretty cute.
Right here, Power Rangers.
I saw this the other night, also here. Not here at the TRU, I didn't film that night, but I don't want this. But man, do I want this. This is not the price, this is the price.
Thank you.
That's too much for me, I think. This might have to be an eBay deal.
This is what I'm talking about.
Nothing much else. At least in this section. There's another Transformers section. Let's see. Okay, here's just a couple things I saw last time that I kind of want. Gotham Azrael. I haven't watched Gotham since season 1, but man, that looks really cool from Diamond Select. And I love Azrael. And this guy, this Tokyo Ghoul from McFarlane Toys, I just think it looks really good. So I could get it for $17.99 at BBTS instead of $19.99, although this has Naruto, but I think that's the same price. But the problem with McFarlane Toys is you really want to check the paint apps I'm gonna do that, and we shall see. We shall see. Anything else going on in this section? There's also Mr. Freeze from this wave, and Hugo String from the Diamond Select wave. Got them if you guys are into those. Some Egon back there behind some of these med balls. Oh, these are pretty cool. Oh, I haven't seen the bigger ones. Huh. Oh, these are the Kid Robot ones. Huh. I'll have to give this a better look. What do I have here? We have Skullface? No, not Skullface. This is Oculus something? Oculus Orbis? Yep, Oculus Orbis. Interesting. As you may or may not know, I have lettered mad balls, so I like mad balls. I wonder how much this is. This is a nice. This is the foam series. This is like the classic. This looks pretty good. I did just recently get Skullface and Hornhead from Mondo. I gotta check out the price on this. Shall see. What's this? Ah, cool. More. Interesting. Slimer. I've seen Godzilla before. Oh, wait a second. This is new. Wow. That's really cool. This cool Hellraiser with the form style. Oh, got the Queen back. Alright. Good guy. I've seen these. I feel like ULTRAZILLA Jr. would really like these. Over here. I'm debating this guy. YouTube figure. I feel like that's too much then. Yeah, so that's too much for Pokemon. For those figures, at least. Big guys. Let's move over to Nintendo. Never got Ganon. Ganondorf. I don't know. I don't know if I like it that much. Nothing doing here. And still just the first wave of these guys here. Nothing new, unfortunately. Right next time, some of these guys. Sometimes something getting another one just yet, but we'll see. And for next, still at regular price, which is nuts. And I think at a TRU. Is this new? It's exclusive. I don't think these are new, but packed together, is it new? Let me know. Is this the TRU exclusive? I guess she looks alright. Better than the one I had featured on the channel. This is still the one to get though. 12-inch. We'll get it. Not much going on here at Best Buy. Phasers. Got a phaser? Pretty cool sparkle. Alright folks, back in the studio now, just kind of recapping. That was a little earlier on, didn't have a chance to this evening to film an ending to this video till now. It's, I don't know, almost midnight here. So, a few things to talk about. I didn't get anything, but I was very tempted. So, first thing I want to talk about is the Dragon Ball Z Dragon Stars Vegeta. Now, something about those figures from the moment I saw them at Toy Fair, I saw them in the display case, and I did take a picture of them. There, you can see them on my Facebook page, ULTRAZILLA Toys. You will have to type in Toy Fair, I guess. To find those pics, and Bandai America actually. So something about them like really kind of does it for me. I don't know if it's because maybe because I'm not the hugest Dragon Ball Z guy. Like, actually, let's forget the hugest. I'm not a Dragon Ball Z guy. You know, like and I said this for my Super Saiyan Goku review. That was like that. I purchased that on a whim, really, you know, and never was a huge fan, so it's really interesting to me. And I've ordered Shenron as well from Figuarts, so I will have another higher end figure from the line. But yeah, it's weird, you know. Dragon Ball Z was never something I was into, but all of a sudden lately I've kind of gravitated towards wanting to get some more figures. Now, the reason why, you know, the Dragon Star stuff appeals to me is twofold. Price, you know, like for around 20 bucks, like GameStop had it for 22, you know, that's doable. I think I'd rather pay that to check out some more Dragon Ball figures than Figuarts prices. If that makes any sense to you. It's like, you know, like there's certain lines that I think are cool, but like I wouldn't spend extra money on, I guess. So that's appealing. The figure itself looked pretty good, I have to say. Like in package, the package itself also is really, really nice, and something I want to get in front of Box Art Nerd. So yes, that is a factor for me. So yeah, that figure was really appealing today. So there's a slight possibility that I go back if it's still available. They only had one left, you know, and I might pick it up just to check it out, see if it's something I like. I do want the Shenron Build-A-Figure. I want to have it so I can compare it to the Figuarts when it finally comes out. So that's really appealing to me right now. So I didn't buy it. And maybe I should have, because I haven't stopped thinking about it. But I think I might stop by tomorrow and see if it's still there. Fingers crossed. So we'll see. If I do get it, you'll see it on my haul of the week. So stay tuned for that. I'm not going to film another video tomorrow. One toy hunting video is enough for this week. So that was cool, you know. Another show that I don't really know anything about, Rick and Morty. Those figures are, for some reason, appealing to me as well. They're kind of cute. Something about them I really dig. And Rick and Morty is one of those shows that I feel like I should be watching. Like, so many of my friends have told me to watch that. So I might give that a whirl. I feel like that's something maybe I want to check out a couple episodes before I invest. Yeah, you know, also going back to Dragon Ball for a second, I'm a little hyped on Dragon Ball right now because of, I don't know what the name of the video game is, but there's a new video game coming, and they showed it at, what's it called, E3? And yeah, at that game, I watched that trailer a million times, and wow, it's awesome. So I'm kind of hyped on that. That's kind of, you know, that's okay, you know, like if I get into that, you know, Dragon Ball from that and from the figures, that's not bad. So yeah, you know, like I'll justify it to myself in those terms. But yeah, Rick and Morty, I want to check it out. So and the figures do look kind of cool. So maybe. It's kind of like one of those things, like, you know, like the Ben 10 stuff. Like, I've just been checking them out because I dig how the figures look, and they're cheap enough. That's the thing, if it's like cheap enough, it's like worth taking a look at, and you kind of test out different things here on the, you know, the channel, and for myself as well. And yeah, I'll be reviewing this guy fairly soon, I think. Some of these easier figures are a tad easier to just, like, you know, stick in front of the camera and review than some figures that have a lot of stuff. So it is what it is. I tend to, like, bang out more of those reviews, I think. So yeah, like Rick and Morty is kind of like that, you know, like kind of like a more basic figure, but it also has a Build-A-Figure, which is kind of neat. So I don't know if I'll be going all in on that either, or at all. We'll see, but it is kind of interesting. And then the last thing I want to talk about is the a Tokyo Ghoul figure. I almost picked it up, actually. I went to the line and there was a massive line and only one cashier was open, and I put it down. And that was after going through all the boxes. I did find like another row of them, so there was like a good 7 to look through. And that's the thing I was saying before, is something from McFarlane right now, like, I feel like if I'm gonna get it, it's gonna be in store, because the paint apps are like terrible. Like, when I saw the Mikasa figure and the Naruto figure in my last toy hunting video, like, man, those were terrible. Like, I actually, like, I was gonna buy them both, and then I was like, I can't justify the price on something that looks this terrible, so I put them back. Of course, I haven't really seen those figures since, so there's that. So, I mean, if I find them again, and, you know, I'm not a hater on the McFarlane toys right now. Like, the last 2 years, ever since I saw this video, interview with McFarlane, saying, you know, how he explained his decision about articulation, and I don't know if it was BS or whatever, but he really, like, it spoke to me a little bit and kind of changed my mind about articulation a little bit. It was more or less like talking about, you know, how articulation breaks the sculpts, and like, you know, the more he does this stuff, the more he wants to do that less. It could be a cost-cutting thing too. And this is just the front for it, but it's a good front, and it actually makes sense. So, like, Tokyo Ghoul, you know, it does look really cool. Unlike the other two, like, this one actually looked good. So I was just, like, choosing faces, like, making sure, like, some of the paint apps and the hair of the figures weren't, like, you know, some were better than others. So I was choosing, and finally found one I thought was pretty good. But then I couldn't justify waiting on a massive line for that. So it is what it is, you know. Is it worth the $2? Was it worth $2 extra that it is at Toys R Us compared to $17.99 at BBTS? Yes, because if I'm gonna buy it, I'd rather get one that's okay. And man, there's so much variation in the paint apps that you really have to do that. So that's what I'm suggesting. If you're gonna get one of those figures, the $2 extra are worth it to, like, look through some and make sure you get one that's decent, you know? Not worth it to buy something that's really, really, really terrible, right? Not that I haven't done that in the past, but I'm just saying, if you can control it, control it. Alright guys, that's all I got. I just wanted to talk about those 3 things because, you know, like, those are the things that, like, stood out to me today. Alright, so, you know, tune in later this week when I do my haul of the week video and see if I went back and got any of those things I talked about. It's possible. I do have 2 things here for haul of the week already, and they're actually still unboxed. I haven't opened them, and one of those things I've had since last week. Haven't opened it. One thing I got today in the mail. I'm getting something tomorrow in the mail, and then I do have something else that just came into the ISC see, and I'm hoping it gets here soon, because I just rather just, you know, do one video altogether, all of those. Even though the thing that's coming out tomorrow, I'm gonna want to open and get in front of the review desk ASAP. So we'll see. I might do that anyway. But keep tuning in, guys, and you never know where I'm gonna go. Alright, guys, so thanks for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe, and share. And until next time, peace out, peeps.